Hi everybody, it's Mark here. I'm going to do something different today. I appeared on this channel the other day talking about directional people in tarot with Gerald and Ben. And in the course of talking about that topic, I mentioned that I did have an all-purpose answer any question spread. And it can be adapted in 4 different ways, and I shared one of them on the broadcast, and I'd like to share all of them here for you to use. So this is a spread that I don't know if I read about it somewhere in a book, like the basic underpinnings, but then I went on and developed it, and it might have been a Marseille book by Camelia Elias, one of her books, or it might have been in Untold Tarot by Caitlin Matthews. In any case, it doesn't matter where I got it. I mean, it matters to them, but for your purposes, I'm going to share how I've adapted this spread and how adaptable it is. So the first version is the one I shared on in that discussion with Gerald and Ben. And this is the one I use the most often. It's for generalized questions. It can be adapted to most questions that people have. And this is how it's set up. There are 3 positions in the middle. That's considered an open reading. So, in fact, I said there are 3 positions when in fact there are no positions. In other words, they're not named as anything. You just read them like they were a story. How do they work together, the 3 cards, and see what you come up with. But I do like to have some positioning in a spread. So up above, I've given the position advice or blessings in regards to the question. And down below, I have challenges or the task at hand. And I particularly like the task at hand because it kind of takes the curse off of a word like challenges or obstacles or blocks. It just means this is what you have to get done. This is what you have to go through in order for this story to play out in a way that you would like it to play out. As I said, you can use it for general readings, and this is the one that I do on a daily basis. So, sorry, I have to cover up my face, but I think you'd rather look at these spreads and get a good idea of what they're all about. So the other spread, the next spread, all I do is switch out the top card and the bottom card. And for me, this is a general advice spread. So again, it's an open reading in the middle, no positions, a little story to be told. This is the basic, most important part of the spread. But then we get some overall advice. This is what you should do in this situation in regards to the advice you're seeking, and this is what you shouldn't do. And it's as simple as that. I find it gives good advice. It sort of takes the advice from the first version of this spread that I showed you up here and sort of creates its own spread from that. Now the next spread I'm going to show you is the alternative when you have an actual decision that you have to make and you sort of want more information on that decision. So again, we have the no positions open reading in the middle, but now we're going to get some pros and cons that have to do with the decision you're trying to make. So very straightforward, very simple. And then the last one is something, of course, we all get questions on, and that is relationships. So once again, no positions in the middle, but now you have a card for you and you have a card for them. Or let's say it's a client, then it's your client and their partner, whoever you want to switch in and out of these 2 positions. And so there you have it. That's all I've really needed. Maybe you need more. Maybe there's some word pairs that you can suggest. If so, please let me know below in the comments. But so far, I haven't really had to go outside of these 4 versions of this one spread. This is the one I use the most. As I said, it seems to work in most cases. And as I was talking about in this directional video, you can add on. If a character in this card is looking out this way, you can add a card to see what they're looking at, or on this side if they're looking in that direction. Same goes here, and here, and here. If the figures are looking outside of the spread and you needed more information, you can just add more cards. But only add cards if you're not clear on the answer you're getting and you need to get a little more insight. So that's it for now. I hope you find that helpful, and let me know what you think. Bye for now.